Hey guys, this is Sensei at Game Over, and as promised, I'm about to give you guys a sneak peek at the new Game Over. This is my first sneak peek, by the way. I've still got a lot of work to do, and but it's probably about 95% completed. So let me just give you a look. See, for those of you who remember the old shop, you will probably remember that it wasn't quite as big as this. So let me do a really quick scan. This is going across what I call the arena, which will be my game tournament area, my stage for MusicCon, and any other kind of events that I can think of. But I'll take you there in a moment. Let's just walk through real quick. So I've got tables set up for Magic the Gathering and for birthday parties. We had a birthday party on Saturday, by the way, the first one here, so it was really cool. All the kids had a great time, and that was fun. So let me just walk through. We've still got our t-shirts for sale. We've got the arcade game in the back with some action figures here. And this section is my new this week section. These are new comics that come in through the week, so that people can go directly here each week. Especially my those that have a subscription here at the store, they just come to this section and get the comics that they want for the week, if I don't have it already in their subscription box. These are some trinkets that I got from Loot Crate and other places. Some collectible items here. And let me take you around to this section. These are my my discount comics. These are actually comics from the past couple of weeks even. They're not the really old comics. These are some of the more current comics that I put on discount from time to time. And usually I'll put the discount on Facebook. So that's what that section is. Okay, this is my Marvel section with my Marvel comic books, the more recent ones that have come out. I've got Spider-Man and Iron Man guarding the Marvel section. To the left of the Marvel section, I have some collectible action figures. Some as cheap as $10, as you can see, from Ultra Force action figures, and some as rare and collectible as Shifty Shooting Prospector from Toy Story, who is $115. So some of them are rare, some of them are not quite so rare, some of them are pretty cool, like this Hulk, where the Bruce Banner fits inside of the Hulk. So that's really cool. And you've got the Small Soldier collectible right here. He's a little expensive. And a lot of people get excited about that one because they remember that from their childhood. Okay, and I've got my Walking Dead section that I'm gonna finish. All my Walking Dead comics will probably be in this area right here, which is why I got the zombies here. You've got Charlie down here guarding the Lucille bat that's wielded by Negan. Alright, and this is my DC section with all my DC comics. And I've got Batman and Superman guarding these in the DC section. I've also got a few records down here that are for sale. And I've got some of my older comics in these boxes. Some of my more collectible comics here. Alright. And as you can see, the store is pretty large. Much larger than the other store. I'm going to do another pan. Just another quick pan around so you can see how big the store is now. Okay, so this is another one of my favorite areas. This is my manga section. And I've got all my manga comics here. Some that I put on sale usually. So if you like manga, come by and check them out. And the reason I like this little section is because it's kind of isolated, and it can be used for people who like to buy their books and then sit down and read and just enjoy a little bit of privacy while they read. As you can see, it's walled off by the back of this section right here. So it's a little bit isolated for some reading time, which is kind of how I like it. I've got my graphics novel rack right here, my pyramid. And so there's comics on both sides of the pyramid rack. There we go. And I've got my Batman logo right here, covered in Batman comic pages, so you can see. Alright, and this is my behind my counter. And again, I'm going to do another pan so you can see all the way on the other side of the room where the lamp in the window is, where we came in. Sitting right across the arena right here. I've got all kinds of candies and snacks. I've got crackers, I've got Airheads, candy bars, Sour Patches, Skittles, some cakes. And I've got to fill this whole rack up. Just fill it up with snacks so that people come here and play Magic or come to my game tournaments. They'll have something to snack on, as well as the chips over here on the chip rack. I've got some collectible stuff inside the case and some comics. I've got to straighten this up a little bit better and put some more stuff in here. But of course, I'm just rushing through this. But if you come by, you can check it out at your leisure and see what retro games we got and things like that. This wall I've dedicated to some people who have given me some signed autographed artwork. There's an autographed Stan Lee Spider-Man, by the way. There's the guy from The Creature from the Black Lagoon, one of the Batman artists, and this one is one of the local artists who comes in, as well as this one. Hopefully you guys will see them here at some point at some of my events, because I'm going to try to invite them to come down and sell some artwork to you and prints and stuff like that. And this wall is my movie wall. I've got a few DVDs here. Very few Blu-ray, but a couple. Some of these are used or previously watched movies. And some of them are collectibles. And I've also got a few VHS movies down here that I sell for really cheap. So that's my movie wall. And now you guys are about to get to see my favorite part. Again, we are back to the arena, what I call the arena. There's some kids comics on the back wall. Well, they're not really kids comics. They're more kid-friendly comics, but adults read from this section as well. So I just put kids comics so that parents can understand that parents who don't want their kids to read comics know that these are more of the kid-friendly comics. Alright. I don't know if I've shown you guys this up here, but I'm going to do it again. I'll pan up here for just a second so you can see. Talk about wall-to-wall comics. Here are some more comics. My independent comic section with like Boom Studios, IDW, and Image Comics. Here's some of my collectible Batman cars that are not for sale, by the way, even though everybody tries to buy these from me. I've got the Batman car from the 1930s all the way up to like 2000 and so, and some of the villain cars. And then here's some of my more aesthetic comics that are like foil covered and things like that. And my variant covers and some of my more heavily sought after books. I've sold a few of my variants. I'm going to have to get some more up here. Alright, and now my favorite part. My video games. Alright, I've got a Wii. I've got a PS3 set up. There's my karaoke kinda machine that you guys hear me sing to sometimes. I've got my PS4. I've got 2 Xbox Ones and another Wii. My PS4 is starting to act a little stubborn, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. And here is a black couch that people who aren't playing the games sit on or fall asleep on, because it's a very comfortable couch. And I'm going to step back a little bit so you guys can see the arena. This is, again, where I host my video game tournaments and some of my events. When I do my Valentine's Day dance on Thursday, I'm sure, hopefully, some people will be dancing up here, as well as down here in that section. Alright, so there you have it, folks. That's Game Over, the new Game Over. Or I should say the new and improved Game Over. So, by all means, come by and see us. Hopefully you'll enjoy the place. And, we welcome you here to any of our events. So stop by soon and come check us out. And we'll talk to you later.